Ave Lord Leviathan, Ave Lord Belial, Ave Father Satan, Ave King Lucifer, Ave Beautiful Queen Lilith, Ave King Asmodeus, Ave King Asmodee, Ave King Azazel, Ave Lord Beelzebub, Ave Lord Volok, Ave Lord Pazuzu, Ave Queen Astaroth. Hail, brothers and sisters. Ave Satanists. I want to do a little tiny bit of reading, and I'll do a video after, because there's a subject I want to talk about. Actually, there's a lot of subjects that I want to talk about. There's a lot of subjects that I want to talk about, to be honest with you. But there's, you know, the way it is, right? Okay. Those who are in Father Satan, Lucifer, and all of the kingdom of hell, so basically people that say they're Satanists, claim to be Satanists, and are Satanists, yet hide from the real world, and they deny Father Satan and King Lucifer and all of the demonic. There's a lot of people out there who say they're Satanists, and yet if somebody asks them what their religious beliefs or whatever their belief system is, they change the topic, or say they don't, change the topic or something like that. So that gets me around to saying that why even call yourself a Satan? Why be a Satanist online? Okay, this is what I gotta get. This is where I'm getting to. This is what I'm getting at, okay? Why be a Satanist on the internet, whether it be on any social media platform? Any. YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, let me think, Instagram, any YouTube, not any YouTube. Any social media platform, basically. That's what I'm getting at. And why call yourself a Satanist, okay? And act like you're a Satanist online, okay? On whether, like I said, whether it be on any, no matter what social media platform it is, okay? You claim that you're a Satanist. You act like you're a Satanist in your profile. You probably have a fake, you probably use a different profile with a different name. You probably don't use your real name, because some of your friends, you probably got 2 or 3 profiles, because some of your friends, or, excuse me for a sec. Oh. You probably have, maybe even 3 or 4 social media, maybe even 3 or 4 profiles. I've seen people with up to as much as 6 different profiles. Now, I don't know why the hell they'd have 6 different profiles, but to me, that is like that's like something wrong upstairs, okay? Now, me personally, I got 1 profile. Same one for YouTube. I use it on YouTube, Facebook, whatever. That's whatever social media thing I do. I use 1 profile. And the reason being is whoever wants to see my stuff on social media can see it. Family included. And I got an 88-year-old mother. She turned 88 in March. Now, I told her she knows my beliefs, but she don't really understand them, because she's older and she's brought up in the strict Roman Catholic giant crap. But she don't even like hearing me swear. Which, if she knew half of what I done, probably break her heart, but I'm after breaking her heart 1,000,000 times anyway, so it doesn't make any difference. But that being said, I'll get back to the question. People with different social media profiles, okay? A lot of people, I think, have them because they don't want their family, okay, their family members. They don't want their family members, or maybe their friends, seeing what they're doing online, like seeing what they're doing, like pictures they post, you know, posts that they put up, things of that nature. Now, that being said, by you doing that, you're basically ashamed of what your belief system is, and you don't want to tell your friends. Or let you don't want your friends to know or your family to know. And to me, like everybody to each their own, right? But to me, I don't agree with that at all. I really don't. Because with me, what you see is what you get. Okay? I'm Father Satan's child no matter if I'm if I'm doing a video or if I'm with my family. Like my brothers and sisters and my mother. And I really don't care. It's either they like me for who I am or they don't. It's simple. If they don't like me for my belief system, oh well, that's their choice, not mine. But like I said, I really don't. That's like a lot of people that say they deny Father Satan. Really, they really do. Because if somebody asks them, "Oh, what belief system are you?" and they come up with some other, they already changed some other story, or they change the subject, or something like that, that means they're denying Father Satan. Now, whether they realize it and understand the importance of it, or they don't realize it and do not understand the importance of it, I would never, and I wouldn't care who I was in front of. Believe you me, I really wouldn't. And I'm being 100% deadly serious. I don't care who it is to. Anybody who asks me my religious beliefs, or I don't say I'm any religion. I just say I have a belief system. Okay? And I tell them point blank, if they don't like it, that's their choice. If I say Satanism, they'll say, oh, LaVeyan, if they know anything about it at all. Okay? If they know anything about the Church of Satan, they'll say, oh, you're a LaVeyan Satanist. No. And I'll look at them right square in the face. And I'll say, no, I'm not a LaVeyan Satanist. I'm not a LaVeyan Satanist. I don't belong to the Temple of Satan. And I tell them point blank, I'm a traditional Satanist. And if they ask what that means, I tell them point blank. Father Satan is my father. The creator of all and the ruler of all. King Lucifer is the main king. Queen Lilith is the queen of the night. And the queen of everything else, believe you me. King Asmodeus is my patron. Has been for many years. And I hope he always will be. Because he is a very powerful patron to have. And I'm dead serious on that. I tell them point blank, and I do not care who it is or where it is to. I really don't. I am the way I am, and that's it. My belief system is my belief system. And I do not believe that people should be ashamed, because that's what it is. When somebody asks you if your belief system and you don't say anything, or you change the subject, you're basically turning your back on Father Satan right in that very instant. And I don't care who the person is. Now they got to answer to Father Satan for that. And I'm not joking. I'm being dead serious. They got to answer to Father Satan and all of the demonic. And I would not want to be that person. And I don't care who it is. That's why I've always been like this. Always. I don't care who asks me. I wouldn't care if a psychiatrist asked me. I'd tell him. Of course, he'd probably think I was schizophrenic or whatever, but I still would tell him. I am not ashamed of my belief system. I am proud, actually. I'm very proud of my belief system in traditional Satanism. I've always been proud of my belief system. And people have asked me in the past, man. Like so-called religious people ask me. You know, I can remember, it was like 2012 when I was living in Brampton, Ontario, before I moved out to Georgetown. Georgetown's about maybe an hour's drive from Toronto, city of Toronto, Ontario. And Brampton is maybe about 45 minutes, give or take, right? On the traffic and speedy you're driving, all that crap. But anyway, that being said, I remember I was mowing the lawn. I was mowing the lawn in the house we had. And I seen two good-looking women. They were good-looking, too. I seen two good-looking women and two nerdy-looking guys coming at the front of the door, right? I knew exactly who they were. You know, either Jehovah's Witness or Mormons. That's the only two that goes bouncing. I know here in Ontario, that's the only two that I know of that go door to door. Now, I could be wrong, but Seventh-day Adventists, they might do it too. I don't know. But I know... I got in a conversation. There was an older guy and a younger guy there with him. Okay? The older guy was probably about, he was in his 70s. Early 70s, probably. I said to... And they asked me, you know, about... They asked me if I wanted this book. Yeah, it was Jehovah's Witness because it was a Watchtower book they gave me. It was a Watchtower book they gave me, so it was Jehovah's Witness. And I said, okay. I said, I'll take it. I said, you know, and I asked him, I said, so how are you doing today? Right? And Buddy said, the guy, right? He said, oh, we're not doing too bad. How about you, sir? I said, oh, I'm doing good. And then he said to me, he said, do you believe in God? I said, which God are you referring to? He said, the God of the Bible. And now I know the Bible pretty good too, right? I really do. Like the Book of Lies. I know that pretty good also. And I said, the fairy tales. And I said to him, I said, by the time I was done talking with him, okay, the young guy, the two women left, because I told him I was traditional Satanist, right, and demon altar and necromancer. The young guy, I was talking to him, I was talking to the older guy more than the young guy, right? The young guy started getting saucy with me. Like, literally start getting, like, arrogant, right? So I got arrogant back with him. He left. The older gentleman asked him to leave. And by the time I had the old guy left, I was talking to him for like 90 minutes, maybe longer. By the time the old guy... oh, it's hilarious now that I think about it. By the time I was finished talking with him, I had the old guy questioning his own religious beliefs. And he was a Jehovah's Witness for years. You know, probably many, many years. I had him questioning his beliefs by the time he left. Which was hilarious. But, you know, I just wanted to slip that little story in there, right? But anyway, with that being said, yeah, back to people who don't believe that, people who basically deny Father Satan. Because that's what it is. You can't deny Father Satan, man. You really can't. You can't deny Father Satan without being paid back dearly by the demonic. And by Father Satan himself. You really can't. Because if you deny Father Satan for some silly reason, because you don't want your family to know what you believe in, okay? What are you going to do if the world gets in a lot more mess than it's in? I mean a hell of a lot more. And you got a choice to make. If somebody says to you, listen, either you believe in this, or you die. What are you going to do? Choice is own. There's nobody else can make the choice for you. I can't. I got to make the choice myself. And I know what my choice is going to be. No matter what. Father Satan all the way. Right to the grave. And after that, I'm hoping I'll have a throne waiting for me in the kingdom of hell. And with that, Ave Satanas, Ave Lucifera, Ave Lord Belial, Ave beautiful Queen Lilith, Ave King Asmodee, my great patron demon. King Asmodeus, sorry. Ave King Asmodee. Ave Queen Astaroth. Ave King Azazel. Ave King Lord Beelzebub. Ave Lord Pazuzu. Ave to every demon, every demoness that is, every demon and every ancient god that is in existence. I love you all. Hail Satan.